everybody, my name is Miracle. So I am currently an apprentice who is living and working in London. Within the last 2 years, I have managed to secure 2 apprenticeship positions, one in procurement and one in project management. And so I have gone through the rigorous apprenticeship process at least twice. So I have quite a bit of experience and knowledge on how to guide you and give you the best chance of securing an apprenticeship role. The first tip I have for you is that you want to learn about the company as much as you can. So you want to learn about what the product or service that the company offers, and if it is a product or a service company, what do they provide to their customers, who their customers are. You want to learn about the history of the company, how it started, kind of how it's progressed, how it's changed, what changes have been made. You want to learn about their values, you want to learn the mission statement, you want to learn the vision statement. You just want to learn a lot about the company because it gives you more things to talk about in the interview. You can learn about and research what things are they doing currently. LinkedIn is a great place for you to learn this from because companies are always posting about what they're doing, and you can talk about this in your interview and show your enthusiasm. The next tip I have for you is to apply for a wide range of positions. Apprenticeships are particularly competitive, especially nowadays. Within the last few years, it has really gained a lot of support and there's a lot more interest in apprenticeships. There's even going to be a medical doctor apprenticeship starting next year. So there's a lot of competition about it, and loads more people know about apprenticeships and are interested in apprenticeships. So I would say cast your net wide and far, because at the end of the day, an apprenticeship is a role. So it's not like a degree university, but this is a job, this is a role in a company. So you're going to learn about a lot of things, you're going to use a lot of skills. I think you should not be afraid to cast your net wide and far. And just to exemplify how competitive it is, I have seen people who have applied for over 100 apprenticeships and have gotten none of them because it's just so competitive. The next tip I have for you is to look at programs such as the ACCENTURE Tech Taster Week or the Microsoft Insight Week. Often they usually have people who are a part of the application process, so they can give you insider information on the whole apprenticeship process and what the company is looking for. Particularly for the ACCENTURE Tech Taster Week, which I took part, guaranteed you an interview. This is not something you can just get any and anyhow. So guaranteeing you an interview is such a big deal because it kind of puts you quite a few steps above other people who are just doing an application. You already kind of jump to the interview stage, which I think is an amazing chance. And if you get the chance to kind of partake in this program, I would highly suggest that you do so. And for other organizations such as Multiverse, they have what are called prep sessions, and essentially if you apply for a certain role, they have like a 1-hour session that goes through the company, the apprenticeship, the role in particular, and they give you a true insight into the role and the company, which gives you a better chance of doing better in your interview. The next tip I have for you is to learn some interviewing skills. I want you to contextualize this. A lot of people who apply for apprenticeships are often people who are coming out of their sixth form, and so most of them don't have any interviewing skills or very minimal interviewing skills. You just picking up a few interviewing skills from YouTube puts you well above other people and gives you a better fighting chance to secure an apprenticeship by doing better in your interview. So I think learn some interviewing skills and it really kind of pushes you and gives you leverage compared to some other people. And the one tip I have for you in interviews is always ask questions. It doesn't matter how dumb you think the question, doesn't matter what the question is, within reason, I would say ask a question because it just shows how enthusiastic you are. And you just saying you don't have any question is the first rule of interviews. Never ever say that you don't have a question. And my fifth and final tip for you is enthusiasm. And when I say enthusiasm, I mean this in all different formats: in your application form, in your online assessment, in your assessment center, in if you have to do a presentation. Show your enthusiasm, because a lot of people who are applying for apprenticeships are coming out of sixth form. Other people are definitely going to have more experience than you or have a degree in compared to you. So you want to show your enthusiasm as much as possible in your application form. Don't just complete it and like, okay, I'm done with this and whatever. You want to spend some time in your application form. You want to answer the questions as best as you can and try to really take your time with the questions and try to be innovative and different as much as you can in your application form. In your online assessments, you want to take your time and really sit down and do this assessment as best as you can. Even for some of the psychometric tests, some of them seem impossible or are impossible, and they're not essentially trying to test how amazing you are and how one of a kind you are. They just want to see how well you will persevere in those assessments. So keep going at them for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, just to show how well you can persevere when things get hard or impossible. And in your in-person assessments, you want to be enthusiastic. Talk to people, ask them what their role is, ask about the building. You want to just show your enthusiasm and just show how well you're able to communicate with people, because often for assessment centers, they're trying to test how well you're able to talk to stakeholders, how well you're able to work as a team. And even the people who you're competing against, other people who are applying for the role, you want to be able to communicate well with them, because when you get the role, they want to see that you're you're able to maintain a good working relationship with everyone. And if they ask you to do a presentation, be as innovative as you can. Try to do something different. Don't just slap a couple words in a slideshow. Make the slideshow nice. Make it on brand, like add the company's logo. You just want to stand out as much as you can, because that helps you show that you're enthusiastic about the company and about the role. So those are my tips that have helped me secure my apprenticeship roles. I have so many more videos coming talking about project management, which I am a project manager currently, apprenticeships, and just the whole lot. So if you have any more questions, leave them in the comment below and I'll be more than happy to kind of answer them. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.